Hello, hello. Hope all is well. My name is Brennan Stevens, Diamond in Q Science. Super excited to be able to jump on this video real quick and be able to share with you why I'm so excited about some of the things that are happening here in Q Science. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for taking time out of your day to check out this video because it means a lot, because you could be doing anything else in the world, but you took time out of your day to watch this. So I'll be quick, I'll be crisp, because I don't want to waste any of your time. I want to be very respectful. But first of all, I want you to do one thing after this video, even if it's for you or if it's not. And if it's not, at least send a message to the person that sent it to you and say, thanks for thinking of me. And the reason why is because I always told my friends, if they found a way to make extra money, or if they found a way to make a lot of money, they better share it with me. Or I was going to be very upset if I saw my friends get rich or they actually make extra income without me being participating in it and they didn't share it with me. So my mentor always told me, Brennan, the most ignorant thing you can do is say no to something you don't even know what it is. So your mind is like a parachute. It only works if it's open. And the most expensive thing you own is a closed mind. And closed mind means closed pockets. You'd be a slave to your business or your job for the rest of your life. So when my friend shared something with me, I listened, I looked, did my research, and I made a business decision, not an emotional decision like most of these network marketings do. So there's a difference that what we teach here in Q Science is business leadership, not MLM leadership. So you'll see that we attract people for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons. So I'm going to stop talking now about business ethics and my personal life, things like that, and really just show you what we're about. So let's dive into the information and really get to the nuts and bolts about things. So who's behind Q Science? Well, Mark Wilson is. He's the CEO and founder of the company. He's a two-time Super Bowl champion winning quarterback with the Oakland Raiders. We won't hold that against him. Not just playing. Played with Green Bay, New England Patriots, played 10 years in the NFL. He's a successful real estate developer. He's a brilliant entrepreneur. He's a great friend, great guy, great individual running this company in the right direction. And I love that about him. Jake Spencer is our VP of Global Sales. He's a phenomenal leader. Great dad, great coach, great person, just a great individual. It's really cool because he's been teaching me a lot just about business leadership, not MLM, attracting people for the right reasons, not the wrong reasons. It's really cool because I've seen myself change over the past year, mentally, physically, and spiritually, becoming a better person, a better individual, a better father, a better husband. It's really cool, some of the things that rub off, because when you're watching somebody and you want to trade places with them to be where they're at, you start doing what they do, you might get what they get. And that's exactly what's happening. And my life is literally 10x. There's a lot of amazing things that are happening in my life that are just falling in place now because of little things that makes the biggest difference in society and everything else. And I truly believe the more you give, the more you get. So it's really cool, some of the things he's done. Giving back to the communities and building teams of thousands throughout the globe. And he's always a servant leader in the trenches working with his team. And that's one thing I've noticed with some companies. See, the VP of Global Sales is supposed to help drive sales, not sit behind a desk. So it's really cool to see him get in the trenches and lead by example. It's really neat. But what makes us so different? I think it's the people, the leadership, the compensation, but most importantly, you got to have a great product. You need science that's real, products that work, but most importantly, products that are affordable, because most people that need nutrition can't afford nutrition. Let's really go through the nutritional things really quick. See, the Q Core Q Complete, the Q Core Complete is amazing product. 36 different vitamins, minerals, amino acids, helps with PTSD, bipolar disorder, ADHD. It's really crazy what this product's been able to do for me, mentally, physically, my awareness, my focus, my communication, my mood. I'm more present with my kids. Instead of just being present with them, it's a great product. And mental health is overlooked tremendously now in society. And I think that's something that really needs to we need to get this product in people's hands, because it's literally, it has the certificates, it has the studies done on, there are the clinical trials. It's crazy just to see the science that's been done on this product. It's amazing. The nutritional sprays are crazy because it's $17 for a month supply. One of the most effective ways to get nutrition in your body is sublingual sprays. It's really fast, it's a quick. You have your Q sleep. That's has the melatonin, puts you in that deep REM sleep. B12 for energy. Q sleep plus, so that builds your immune system. It's almost like a multivitamin in a way. Q boost helps with the appetite, compress it. Vitamin D for D3 deficiency. You have your Q relief for migraine, headaches, arthritis, joint pain. Q fresh for just if you're having a bad day with breath, you know, just spray and go. Really great. We have our pre-workout product too as well. It's vegan, it's gluten-free, no added sugars, GMO-free and soy-free. Great, so you don't have the jitters or anything. It tastes really good. Our weight loss products, our Q Trim. It's crazy the results people are getting off of our Q Trim right now. People are dropping the pounds. The transformations are forming. It's crazy. Or whatever your goals and expectations are in your journey of weight loss or trimming or just wanting to tone, the Trim is the go-to. It's crazy some of the results that people are getting. The equivalent shakes, the vanilla and chocolate are amazing products. Hemp, I love the full spectrum. It's booming over social media right now. But right now with our hemp, with regulations and laws and everything else, we're only operating with our full spectrum hemp in the United States, the European markets, and Japan. We're looking to expand, and we're looking at other options and everything in Canada and Australia and New Zealand. But some exciting things are happening. But for the people that are able to purchase hemp, we have our Renew, our Excel, our Defend, our Relax, Renew, our regular Fuse, Mocha, Cinnamon, Berry. We have our whey protein and vegan protein that has the hemp in it. Amazing products. As you notice, the hemp industry itself is booming. Helps with so many things. If you have never heard of CBD or full spectrum hemp, just Google it. It's crazy. You do have to try it. It helps with anxiety, helps with all types of things. It's almost like the antidote. And it's the most easiest conversation starter just to ask people, what do they know about CBD or full spectrum hemp? And just listen. It's crazy what this product is actually doing for people. Skincare, we're rolling out in September. It actually has the blue ray defender on it, you know, because they say the sun is bad for our skin and everything else. But being on our phone, I don't even know where my phone is, but being on our phone, that blue ray that's shining in our face constantly damages our skin every single minute that we have that in our face. And so it helps. And it has full spectrum hemp in that too as well. It's crazy. But some of the products we have is just mind blowing what it's been able to do to help tons of people. But when I was looking at a portfolio, I wanted to capitalize on the market. I needed something that was in demand, that was trending, that had a recurring billing. And the reason why is because I wanted residual income, because I wanted to get paid for something that 6 months ago, 12 months ago, people that can fall in love with a product and continue to keep taking it, not a product that I have to sell or shove down somebody's throat, a product that's affordable, that people are like, oh, that's not going to break the bank. I can afford $17 a month for a spray and things like that. And I love the PDF files that we have on our product itself. It's really neat to see that, because when people drill me with questions, I'm like, it's a great question. Let me send you the PDF file that goes over the ingredients and benefits. I'm not trying to be a scientist here. And the reason why I say that is because people don't say no to an opportunity. They say no to what it tells they have to do after they sign up. So when they visualize something, they're thinking logically in their head, that's the exact same thing they have to do. So simplicity is key. And so how do you get started with Q-Science is the question, okay? You can be a preferred customer, and you can take the product. And if you refer 3 people to actually take the product from your website, you can actually qualify to get your product for free. Or you can become an ambassador. Well, becoming an ambassador gets you where you can actually operate the business and actually make a side income or a full-time income, whatever your goals and expectations are here with Q-Science. But to get started in Q-Science is $79, and then you pick a package, and we'll go over that just here in a second. But the advantages you get with being an ambassador is the business tools, the website, the app that actually comes for free, the back office, support materials, emerging markets wherever we open up or bring materials into, welcome kits. Tax benefits are crazy, the tax benefits you get, depreciation of your furniture, eating out. Say if it was Q-Science related, you can write that off. Mileage on your vehicle, supplements that you purchase to utilize your business to sample out. there's so many tax benefits that you can get from being a part of a home-based business. I have some people that just sign up because they want the tax brackets and they fall in love with the product because they want to live a healthier life. So they sign up to be in the business because they want to live a healthier life and get the tax benefits and share the product with people. Financial freedom movement is huge. We have a financial coaches who actually get your finances in place, because we don't teach people to buy cars or mansions or watches or fancy suits and stuff like that. And the reason why is because we don't want you to upgrade your lifestyle. We want you to get in where you fit in. And we want you to put that money towards your credit card, your mortgage, or life insurance policy. So we have a coach that will coach you how to do all that, and it's really neat. And I'll go more in that depth with that with our comp plan after we have talk about the packages. See, we have multiple packages here. And a lot of people are like, well, I want the best opportunity to succeed here and everything else, but I can't really afford maybe the big package. Well, it doesn't matter what package you pick here, okay, to be honest with you. Yes, you get a little bit more bang for the buck if you do the bigger package and you have more samples to sample out your business, and you might get faster results, because it is going to be hard to get faster results when you don't have nothing to sample. We have nutraceutical line, big packages, hemp packages. So it's just a basic overview of some packages right here, but we have more packages you can choose from, or you can a la carte however you want, ranging anywhere from $127 all the way to $875, okay? And so you can choose how you want to pick your package or have a package that's already set in place, okay? Of course, if you open up McDonald's and you have no inventory, it's going to be hard to serve customers. I'm very old school. I want to touch, feel, see, taste. So when somebody pitches me an opportunity, sometimes I want to have samples. I want to be able to share the product. I want to taste stuff. I want to try stuff. So make sure you have samples on it. If you can't afford it, it's okay. You can always purchase some later, and we can start getting in people's hands. But other than that, I'd rather you get started now than later, because we're fully in phase 2 right now, and things are getting crazy right now in the 큐사이언스 family. So income now and later, okay? This is important because I want to get paid what I'm truly worth, because I don't want somebody putting a price tag on me. I want to talk about linear income, leverage income. See, I really didn't know the difference about 8 years ago, and so I figured it out, where my mentor told me, Brennan, if you have a job or a business that entitles you being there, you're in trouble, because when something happens to you, what happens to your income? It's gone. See, my mentor said, Brennan, I'd rather get paid 1% off 100 people's efforts instead of 100% off my own efforts. It's called leverage. It's the wealth principle. See, I'd rather get paid for doing something one time over and over. That's residual income, where 95% of the world, and there's nothing wrong with it, always trade time in for money. Go to work for an hour, get paid for what? An hour. Go to work for a week, get paid for what? A week. Don't go to work, don't get paid. There's a lot of things we're not in control of. And it's okay to generate income like that, but I don't always want to have to be trading time for money, because if something happens to me, what happens to that income? It's gone, or I'm replaced immediately if something bad happens to me. I want to get paid for doing something over and over 6 months ago, 12 months ago. And that's what I liked about this model, is because it was less than $1,000 to get started. You can get started at $200 to $1,000. And the thing that really caught me is because it's low risk with big return instead of high risk with little return. For instance, I have ownership in a tire shop in Weatherford, Texas. It cost me $244,000 to get it up running. I have a farm in Oklahoma. It cost me a little over $1.2 million. I've made more doing this, investing $500, than I did in them by throwing big money into them business investments. And it's crazy. So we have no overhead, no inventory, no payroll issues, no headaches, none of the things that come with a traditional business that comes with the headaches and overhead and everything else, and liabilities. But really what stood out to me the most is the comp plan. See, the thing is, a lot of people don't understand network marketing comp plans. They just get excited about the opportunity, but they don't realize how they're going to get paid. And what is the first thing that people ask when they go in for a job interview, or are they going in for the interview itself? They kind of know an idea what the pay is, or they wouldn't show up, or they wouldn't even be interested. That's the first thing that triggers somebody's mind to be able to go look at an opportunity or to be a part of that job description, is they want to know the pay and is it worth their time. See, people leave opportunities all the time to go get better pay at a new job or anything like that. But is it really a better opportunity? Sometimes it's not a better environment. Sometimes you have to work more hours. There's a lot of things that, counter and play with all that. See, I really want to be able to write down a business plan for somebody to literally lay out a roadmap to success. See, when I ask people in other companies, say if I do 10,000 in sales, 5,000 in one leg, 5,000 in another leg, what do I make? And a lot of times they can't even tell me. Or if I ask them how much did they make last week or last month, and they tell me, can you break that down into the comp plan and show me how you made it? And they can't do it. See, business owners know ingoing, outgoing transactions. See, waitresses and waiters know what they make at the end of the night. Employees know their salary or hourly pay. Why wouldn't you know what your paycheck's going to be in network marketing? See, we have a one-page PDF file, not 30 pages, not 19 ways we get paid, but we get paid 4 ways. The first way, if you look at box number 1, 15 to 30% of any of the customers that you acquire, okay? And if you go out and get 300 in customer volume, you're going to get 100 in customer volume worth of free products. If you go out and get 600 in customer volume, you're going to get 200 in customer volume with the free products. Box number 2, I'm going to get paid from monthly team commission on any sales that I drive underneath my organization. So for instance, builder all the way to Crown Diamond. And if you're thinking, oh, it stops at Crown Diamond 3 million. No, we have other ranks. We just haven't listed them yet. Our highest rank in the company is a Black Diamond. So we do have other ranks. We just haven't listed them yet, okay? But to hit builders 300 in volume, and that pays you $50. Pro is 600 in volume, that's $100. Executive is 1,500, that's 250. You're probably thinking, is that average income? No, that's exactly what you're gonna get paid. And to even break it down to a simpler complex, look at this. Qualified OV, it says 300 in volume. Take the 2 zeros away, that leaves you with the number 3. That's 3 people in the product. Pro, 600 in volume, take the 2 zeros away, that's 6 people in the product, or 3 ambassadors with 3 customers, or 2 people that sign up on a 300 PV pack. Executive, 15 people in the product, or 5 people on a 300 PV pack, or 3 people on a 500 PV pack. I can break this down to a T, exactly what you have to do to make a dollar amount and really put a business plan together for you can strive and grow in this business. 3, the third way we get paid is our one-time rank bonuses. See, every time you rank up, you do get a bonus. It is paid accumulatively. So if you skip rank, get ready. You're about to have tons of bonuses coming in. It's like Christmas every single month with us in Q-Science. So super excited about that. The 4th way we get paid is our financial freedom movement. So as you rank up, you fill out a form, and that goes straight to your credit card, your life insurance policy, your mortgage, whatever you want that to go. We don't do car programs. We don't do depreciation assets. We don't do lifestyle bonuses or anything like that. We want to attract people for the right reasons, not for all the wrong reasons. So you fall into one of 3 different categories, A, B, or C. See, the thing is, C stands for, hey, Brennan, thanks for your time. I really do appreciate it, but this really isn't for me. I want to start off by saying thank you for your time, because you didn't have to watch this entire video, but you chose to, and I appreciate that. Maybe what you can do, though, is support your friend that sent you this video and try out some of the products. It is 100% money back guarantee, so what do you have to lose? See, the thing is, you don't know what you don't know. So try the product. You don't like it, send it back. B stands for, but I have a bunch of questions. Get back with the person that sent you this video, and they'll be able to answer them questions for you. A stands for action. A's realize the biggest risk in life is not taking a risk at all, is by playing it safe. That's the most unsafe thing you possibly do the way our economy is right now. We drive around with a spare tire. Why not have a plan B? So let the person know that sent you this video what category you fall in, A, B, or C. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for taking time out of your day to check out this video. Bye-bye.